What's up, chat? Damn, I can't see me for this shit. Alright. Yo. Alright, bet we on Madden 25. Finna go against the Ravens. Let's get this shit, man. Gotta move this shit for everything. Just move this shit. Need to eat something, bro. Shit.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New England Patriots taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
They go play action here on first down. That one complete to McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
I'm sure after he caught the ball and looked up, he thought to himself, uh-oh. Trying to find some space, trying to make people miss. But a swarm of defenders were there, and they dropped him behind the line of scrimmage.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Walton. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards that time for number 19. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Barnes. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. The Patriots at 9-2 to start play. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Back to throw again. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
I ain't been on here in a little while too. I got locked by them.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
33 yards that time.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. Barnes flushed out right. And this one finds McConkey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more aggressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Something like that. Something like that. 2-man rings. I can't count 2-man rings.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a 1st down. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Off the bootleg, Barnes, and he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal, a loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. back to throw. Barnes.
Oh, that's a pick.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Damn. That shit was That shit was dual code, bro. I thought this nigga O was gonna come over in time. That shit was in the air for a minute.
New England's offense set to go. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Another great throw there, and we talked about him when he broke the single-season record. But that last completion, CD, that puts him over 6,000 yards passing on the season. Just unheard of.
Brandon, there was a time not long ago when 3,000 yards was the gold standard for quarterbacks. He's doubled that. If more people come along like him and hit that type of a number, if you throw for 3,000 yards, you're in danger of losing your job.
On first down, Barnes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
That is caught, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. That's Brewer. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes eluding the pressure right. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
That shit not going up. That shit went right there. Damn, gang.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more.
We good.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Barnes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. A leap in. He's got it. He got it. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. To throw again. Barnes. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Why would you?
A throw over the middle, taken in. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Barnes. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
I can't make that shit like that. What the fuck?
Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, Barnes. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Lad McConkey from 21 yards away. And the Patriots have taken the lead. So this game tied at the half, and we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by the offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at them. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. the play fake. Barnes. He finds his man complete. It's Walton.
Wow.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. 63 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, first and goal. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing...
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Damn.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Third quarter. All tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now third down and very long. Operating from the gun. Barnes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. He's still on his feet. Off to the races.
I'm thinking this nigga about to jump up and catch that bitch. This nigga ain't even look back, let alone jump up. What the fuck?
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only one score down.
Yeah, true. I mean, we could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
To throw on third down, Barnes. Dancing to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Ain't nobody throw to, bro. What the fuck? Cooked. That might be cooked. That might be cooked. That might be cooked.
And now out come the Patriots.
Damn, they scored another touchdown. Fuck no. Yeah, I might could come back if they don't score another touchdown.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. Barnes. That escapes the sack. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. The defender gets there.
Dirty gay. What the fuck?
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the best.
What the fuck?
The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field.
That's crazy, bro. I don't even want to play this bitch snowball game. What the fuck?
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Barnes. Flush to his right.
Why was that shit so damn far?
But can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An audible here to get a new look. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
The Patriots are so fucked up today. How the fuck that ranked #1 in defense? I let these niggas score 50.
So the Patriots coming out now.
Well, you know how many times I done beat this nigga Lamar ass? That shit crazy.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they will take a knee here. And now this is either a fake or their coach is delusional or both here. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
That's crazy, bro.
The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work. The tunnel's a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. And get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them.
I think it's GG's after that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. They just let these niggas score 60, and we supposed to be ranked #1. Damn, like, ain't no way in hell. Ain't no fucking way in hell. Ain't no fucking way in hell. 75. Cook.
Today, from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Buffalo Bills taking on the New England Patriots.
Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. Barnes. He finds his man, complete. It's Walton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Off play action. Barnes. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. Looking to throw. Barnes. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. His pass caught at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He hit on all 6 of his passes on that opening drive, including the final throw for a touchdown, as his guys start here 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Barnes. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Off play action. Barnes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. Still going inside the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns. New England's offense set to go. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. He finds his man, complete. It's Walton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Barnes escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Off the play fake. Barnes. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 2 yards, good enough for a first. The Patriots hit 9-3 here on the year. Hey, Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Off play action. Barnes sliding out of the pocket. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bills have recovered.
They're going to make me crash. They're going to make me crash. They're going to make me crash. They're going to make me crash.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure this team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Gregory Rousseau has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege.
And this is caught inside the 5.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. And that CD, not an ordinary completion, as it will move him past 100,000 yards passing for his career. It's something I never thought that we would see, and I almost feel like we should stop the game for this.
I would think that we should stop the game for that. Did you say 100,000 yards for his career? Yeah, I know. You said it because we came in anticipating it. But if there's ever any debate about who the greatest quarterback to ever play was, it ended with that throw right there.
Saving that. I'm sorry, Chuck.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. off the play fake. Barnes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. His first touchdown.
It's 13 for 13, I think.
And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his second of this first half.
I'm locked in. That's all I can say.
On first down
I'm locked in.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Looking to throw on second down. Barnes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Looking left sideline, it's complete.
Wow.
Touchdown. Lad McConkey, 29 yards. And the Patriots are once again back in front.
Come on, bro. Damn, I done fucked my shit up. Hey, yo. About to stay out the camera. Y'all good. Throwing dimes anywhere. I'm cool.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his third already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Cool. He ain't had to do him like that, I ain't gonna lie. But he did it.
Throwing on first down. Barnes.
That is incomplete. Well, these two teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Flushed out right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Looking to throw. Barnes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Back to throw. Barnes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walton. Touchdown, Patriots. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
What's wrong with him, Chad?
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
My back is cooked, gang.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
On first down, Barnes. High throw, but the catch is made. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
He got it there. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown.
GG.
A big play there. 49 yards. And the Patriots have moved out in front.
I'm not bad.
And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
First game,
you know, he
Madden
probably
25,
said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Locked. Wish I had smashed that like button and sub up for me, champ. I'm locked, man.
New England trying to get a place on offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So
They got a touchdown? Oh, shit.
Play action. Barnes. He finds his man complete. It's Walton. A big play there for New England. 41 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes. Flush to his right. He finds his man complete. That's Walton. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Back to throw. Barnes. Going right side here, and that's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Off the play fake. Barnes. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there of 22. That catch, by the way, kind of noteworthy. It's number 764 in his career. Ties him with Hall of Famer James Lofton.
And he's done it just as James Lofton did in his career. Smooth.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Barnes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes...
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Lad McConkey with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
Yeah. Waiting on that, too.
New England's offense set to go.
They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Walton. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 34. Off play action. Barnes steps away to his left. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man complete. It's Brewer. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a two-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
No picks either, man.
And the Patriots gearing up to go now.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups.
I feel like that is my fault. Take my HBC.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes forced out to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. That one looks like he'll throw here. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
Bro.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
To throw on second down. Barnes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Patriots are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead.
Fuck with me,
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly...
And now out come the Patriots.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3...
I'm not even trying to score.
On 1st and 10, Barnes. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Yeah, he filled it for that.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 15 yards there for number 15. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10. 11 more on that one and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Throwing on first down. Barnes being chased out left. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Looking to throw on second down. Barnes buying time to his left.
Oh,
to
I
the
saw
end
it.
zone, but it's incomplete. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ended. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
No interceptions.
So for New England, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
Come on, man. 77.5 completion. No interceptions. He got 1 interception. But I ain't got no interception. 40 attempts. 40 attempts. 31 completions. 621 passing yards. 77 completion. 8 touchdowns. No interceptions. Screenshot that shit. Damn, my shit is cooked. I'm finna turn this camera off right quick, chat. Back cook right quick, I ain't gonna lie. But I appreciate everybody that's popping out, tuning in now. Still finna get it on. Shadow behind him, nigga, man. Finna go against the Texans.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas.
New England trying to get a place on offense. Off the play fake. Barnes escaping the pressure right.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Back to throw. Barnes.
That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Off play action. Barnes. Throw left side complete. That's Walton. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal.
Looking to throw. Barnes dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. Back to throw. Barnes flushed out right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Why you get the
One of
ball?
the linemen on the other side has got it.
See, that's why we should be trying to run with this shit, man. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. Shaking my head, gang.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
Short-term memory.
and move on to the next series.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
You can look at the defense for these Texans.
This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the #1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And boy, Charles, it is no doubt a passing league. We get that, but did you ever think we would see someone pass for 7,000 yards in a season? He just went over that threshold.
Brandon, 7,000 yards means you've had a monster game each and every game of the year. If you throw for 350, that would hurt your average. That means you've made every throw, very few drops by your receivers. You've moved the ball effectively every time out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes. Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Will Anderson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Barnes. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receiver.
I'm going to just log in. He's good. 5 out of 6. I ain't trouble.
So the Patriots coming out now. On 1st down, Barnes. He's going to go up top again. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there.
Yes, sir.
His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. He's going to let it go again. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there for New England. 53 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They give him a gain of 37.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
I ain't going to lie. I really be putting up numbers.
Looking to throw. Barnes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Lad McConkey with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Pats have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
13, we about to go to the playoffs.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like they're...
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown a couple of touchdowns.
Off the play fake. Barnes. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Stiff-armed him. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Barnes. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete right around the 8. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Only able to gain a couple there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Oh, that's a
And
pick.
it's intercepted at the
I
goal
seen that
line.
shit.
And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 40.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone.
That's on me.
Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. And he's connected on a couple of touchdown passes so far, but did have the interception on the previous drive as they begin here again with a 1st down.
He finds his man complete. It's Walton. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off play action. Barnes. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw. Barnes. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Barnes steps away to his left. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Patriots take a 3-touchdown lead.
Well,
I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this 1st half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league. But this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
I'm in playoff mode, bro. I'm in playoff mode.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
Off play action. Barnes. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. The gain of 39 that time.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this 1st half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
Yeah, one for them.
Kevin Stefanski consulted with his guys above, and they've told him throw that challenge flag. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Forced out to his left. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play, and he did an excellent job.
I ain't gonna lie, I know it's third and 10.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. On 1st and 10, Barnes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
All the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to...
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been unstoppable in this. Throwing to start the drive, Barnes. He's going to take another shot here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And got his man complete. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And it's the Bills who have the lead in that one. Jordan Love with a couple of touchdown tosses. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting 49ers who are out in front. The 49ers trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it.
Yeah, man, you see me throwing haymakers.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Operating from the gun, Barnes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
16 more on that one and another first down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw. Barnes being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
He has the 4 touchdown passes in last drive. He ran one in for good measure. He's done it all in this one. See what he has in store here. First and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes escaping the pressure right. There's that man again. It's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Off the play fake, Barnes. He finds his man, complete. That's Walton. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34. Back to throw. Barnes. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will be taken down with a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Houston, we get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Operating from the gun, Barnes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. From 8 yards out.
And the Patriots are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Come on, man. At least they know.
Well, the Patriot offense back out, getting set to go.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Off play action. Barnes. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Damn, that might be a pick.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards the pickup there. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Barnes. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 30. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Nah, that nigga hit me and that shit went to the
football here at their own 23. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
That's crazy, bro.
New England's offense
I'm gonna
set to
give me a
go.
vibe just for that. I know that shit.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more. New England trying to get a place on offense.
I know we playing an old pro, but damn.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all...
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
He moved him over.
And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. And they'll take
this
over
nigga move
at the
this nigga
20-yard line.
and get the ball. Go ahead, game. Stupid ass nigga.
New England's offense set to go.
Go ahead.
Play action. Barnes.
That's a pick.
And his pass is intercepted.
I'm about to crash the fuck out. Oh my
And the
God.
Texans are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
What's that like, shit? Them niggas trying hard as shit, bro. It's 2 minutes left in the game, bro. Give up, bro.
New England trying to get a place on offense.
It's not that serious, game. You finna be in the playoffs, like, y'all not, bro, like, calm down, bro. Like, it's not that serious, man.
Throwing on first down. Barnes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's tipped, but it doesn't matter. He still catches it. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Patriots, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they drop their 10th game now to fall to 4-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long from Houston.
6 takeaways and still lost. It's crazy. 6 takeaways and still lost. It's crazy.
But what's crazier is 770 yards. 74.4 completion against whoever the fuck this nigga name is, Stephen Holland, bro. Y'all give me a second, I'll be right back. I gotta take me a little. I'll be right back. Give me like 1 minute though. I'm finna go in the playoffs and probably go get that ring. That 9th or 10th ring, or either 8th or 9th or 10th ring. One of them. Be right back. Make sure I smash that like button and sub up, man. We back. I gotta hurry up and start these games. I ain't trying to get copyrighted. I done already got too many copyright strikes, bro. Gotta go against the Bengals. I don't know what the f this is. We finna see it. If they good or not, I don't know. I don't even know what my record is, and I ain't even gonna lie. I think we only lost like 2 or 3 games. So that's good.
Today on EA Sports, it's week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New England Patriots.
On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
On first down, Barnes. And his first pass is incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what?
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Operating from the gun, Barnes. High throw, but he makes the catch. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Damn. My back is cooked.
On 1st and 10, Barnes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Some of these niggas dropping their passes.
Operating from the gun, Barnes. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Nice job there, forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Barnes. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he... So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him...
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 27. Back to throw. Barnes. And this one is incomplete. The Patriots at 11-3 on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
15 yards there for number 15. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes.
No, I ain't mean to.
He's got his big tight end here.
I ain't even mean to.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
Back to throw. Barnes. This will be caught at about the 5. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball, and
that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Patriots have answered that early field goal to take a 1st quarter lead. So 2nd and goal there from the 1. They go to the air.
And the perfect down to throw the football in this sequence. 2nd down is always kind of that, do they throw it, do they run it? They worked it out to perfection on that one by throwing it into the end zone.
Can't even lose.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Barnes. He's going to go up top again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
It was wide open.
Out
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Barnes.
He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
24 yards to gain there, another 1st down as well.
Back to throw, Barnes.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Off play action, Barnes.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Lad McConkey,
his 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Patriots are able to extend their lead.
On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He already...
Time up, 3rd down slants.
Throwing to start the drive, Barnes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there for New England. 48 yards. And that seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good his guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Flushed out right.
And he'll be out of bounds after his short pickup, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
To throw on 2nd down, Barnes. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. Operating from the gun. Barnes.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
I ain't throw a tight enough.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Barnes. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Oh,
this is intercepted.
The nigga hit me, man.
And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. And it's been...
We on 2. Oh, they meant like this.
The final shot before break. Barnes buying time to his left. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Well,
we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Off the play fake. Barnes. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go. 3rd quarter. Off play action. Barnes. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And that is caught. Well, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown.
He's been a frequent target, and with catches like that, one-handed in the end zone, I'd keep going his way.
And he's doing it every which way, isn't he? 2 hands, and in this case, we just saw it with 1 hand. Almost reminds me of a great return of service guy in tennis. No matter how you whack it at him, it comes back at you. In this case, he just envelops it and brings it in.
Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. Off the play fake. Barnes rolling to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Off play action. Barnes under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
That's
the Patriot offense now set to come back out on the field.
Well, how did they score? I don't know. I guess we were the number one defense. I don't know.
Throwing on first down. Barnes. He's going to let it go again. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play.
2nd and 10.
Back now in Cincinnati. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And look at this.
I'm about to get off again. What the fuck?
And the Bengals are right back in this football game.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
Off the play fake. Barnes. Throws right side, and that's complete.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Barnes. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw. Barnes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Bengals are right back.
Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no fucking 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 way, boy. no fucking way, boy.
Football game. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times? The Patriots ready to get the football back. Off play action. Barnes steps away to his left. Oh, what a move. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Back to throw. Barnes. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Looking to throw. Barnes. Going right side here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Off the play fake. Barnes. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Barnes. Flush to his right. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
This shit, I can't do this shit in no fucking playoffs, man.
And now out come the Patriots. Off play action. Barnes eluding the pressure right. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Off the play fake. Barnes. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
I don't know what the I was doing, child. I was tripping.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Pats, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, things get even uglier now as they fall to 2-13. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.
I still did better than this nigga completion wise. I still did better than this nigga completion wise. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's how you know I'm really one of them. I wasn't been locked in. I had all them picks and still had a better completion. That's crazy. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? I don't see no comments in it yet. But appreciate y'all for popping out, man, for tuning in, man. Just been grinding on Madden 25, grinding on
Tonight.
26 current jump.
From Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
Go to the playoffs.
It's a special New Year's Eve edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Appreciate y'all being tuned in. Yes, sir. I ain't trying to get no picks this game, Chuck. Did some crazy wild ass last night.
It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New England Patriots.
Oh, the cold weather certainly helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. So here come the Patriots now on offense. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. But I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number one, including himself.
Escaping the pressure right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense.
They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Still caught it with a flag. Decline over separate, get more.
So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around. And we know they'll be here before you know it.
Off play action, Barnes. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
This is where, as a tight end, you've got to really sell that this is a run. They're going to fake the give, hope the linebackers bite, and here they do just enough. That split second, that's all it takes for that tight end to leak out into the end zone. Touchdown.
Play y'all is finna pop one, man. I ain't finna play, bro. Locked up.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And Charles, no two ways around it. Anytime you get the current #1 and #2 seeds in the AFC playing each other this late in a season, it's a big game.
It is definitely a big game, and not just for seeding and placement and such, but for trying to establish yourself as a team to beat. You want everyone else in the league to look at you and say, boy, it's going to be tough to knock those guys off.
Give him 30 yards there.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to throw. Barnes. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 15 yards there for number 15.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
On first down, Barnes. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You look at the Steeler defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming off of the game they played last week. When you only give up 14 points in a game, not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
They still can't get it. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
I just checked out the whole defense.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
I gotta click that. That's crazy, bro. I gotta click that.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Barnes forced out to his left.
No.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Cook. We good. I ain't need trouble. I'm going to get my get back.
The Patriots ready to try again on offense.
I'm going to get my get back. I ain't even get a touchdown.
On 1st and 10, Barnes. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing on 1st down, Barnes. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
When did Micah Parsons get on the Steelers?
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Off the play fake. Barnes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well.
Passing under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Micah Parsons in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. To throw on 2nd down. Barnes flushed out right. He finds his man complete. That's Walton. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd and long. Barnes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Micah Parsons able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
Probably should have threw a slam.
So the Patriots coming out now. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
back to throw. Barnes, flush to his right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Oh, my God.
Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
Looking to throw on second down. Barnes. He finds his man complete. It's Walton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a first down.
On first down, Barnes eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Micah Parsons make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be third and forever. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on fourth.
It's the number 1 offense and number 2 offense.
The Patriots with the football here late in this first half.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Being chased out left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Barnes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Barnes. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Touchdown! A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Pats have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. And if you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
Hey, when they're blitzing the shit out of me and shit. Still got the ball.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, you know, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score?
Gotta put this bitch on charge. Damn. Let me see how we do. Might it be something like this. Something like that. Something like that. Alright. Let's do this here.
How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Looking to throw. Barnes. Dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
I don't even know how you just cut that shit, but
now they're a little further behind the 8 ball after the interception led to the touchdown. So
now they got me fucked up. So we just leading the whole time.
On 1st and 10, Barnes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw again, Barnes. Steps away to his left. He finds his man, complete. That's Walton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, Barnes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Flushed out right. Oh, a strip. The ball comes out.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the...
Under pressure, they got him again. Micah Parsons in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7.
Whoa, we got Micah Parsons over here sacking the fuck out of niggas.
New England's offense set to go.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
I still going to be second.
On first down, Barnes. Staying on his feet. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play there for New England. 46 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Barnes. Forced out to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Barnes. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built off the efforts of this defense.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down.
I'll be tripping if this the playoffs, man, but this ain't the playoffs. And the Steelers gonna fuck around and lose. So.
New England trying to get a place on offense.
I intercede in 12 and 4. I ain't tripping. It's because my dumb ass O-line. It ain't because of me really throwing picks. It's because my O-line.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's cool.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Operating from the gun. Barnes. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Micah Parsons in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with the late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and a mile.
He's got a man complete. A big play there for New England. 42 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
On 1st and 10, Barnes.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Give him 32 on the play. Looking to throw. Barnes. This will be caught inside the 10.
Better have caught that shit.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Barnes buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Looking to throw. Barnes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game.
I mean, niggas would have been doing something.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field.
We don't need this game. I ain't tripping. They just treating this shit like it's their Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping.
Throwing on first down. Barnes. He's going to let it fly. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just kind of a wing and a prayer there. This ball's kind of up for grabs, but they're at a point where they have to live with that. Unfortunately, this one winds up incomplete.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon trailing at halftime.
Well, we already in the playoffs. I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping. I ain't gonna lie to you. Who we finna go against? That's the question. The Packers. Damn.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New England Patriots taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Well, the radar says... And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walton. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
You had to go to the Tuck Roll, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one people remember. But I also know this. In Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game. In New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82, and the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 2nd and 7.
Off play action. Barnes. They'll roll him out right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Back to throw. Barnes. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Patriots respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down.
Off the play fake. Barnes. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Barnes.
To the sideline and incomplete. And the Patriots at 12-4 now on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 33. A gain there of 21 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Flush to his right. He finds his man complete. It's Walton. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw. Barnes.
Open man right side. That's McConkey.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. Back to throw. Barnes. And this one's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing in the coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
That is caught inside the 5.
And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Partner, they weren't quite in the red zone, but things are starting to get condensed on the field. Throwing the corner route there, really nice play because it gives them a little bit of room to complete it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Into the ball, so.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
He's up to 11 rushing touchdowns now on the season after scoring on the ground on that previous drive. That is an impressive number for a quarterback. 1st and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes dancing to his left. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Barnes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. For a touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns.
Off play action. Barnes eluding the pressure right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Off the play fake. Barnes. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, Barnes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it. And now the rookie's free. Through the middle of the field. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
That's a good.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw. Barnes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this.
Nigga had the ball.
New England's offense set to go.
Play action. Barnes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
A big play there for New England. 43 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Barnes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Packers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back. I'm going to get a little touchdown.
The Patriots with the football here late in this. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. And that's going to be incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Barnes escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. That's Walton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 1st and 10, Barnes. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
And the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Barnes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simple routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot.
I think I'm lying, bro. I'm dead ass serious, bro. I couldn't even move my controller, bro.
New England trying to get a place on offense.
That's some crazy work.
Off the play fake. Barnes. Flush to his right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when they decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Here's a throw off the scramble, and that's complete out left. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Barnes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Out to his left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Operating from the gun, Barnes steps away to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
No, is he fucking kidding me? No,
that's out to the 20.
Bro, I should have just ran it again. That shit got intercepted, bro.
And now out come the Patriots.
30-31. We got to score 2 times. God damn, bro. I should have just ran that shit, man.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes eluding the pressure right.
That's a pick.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Oh, wow.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
I want to cry. All I can say is, bro, at least this ain't the playoffs game. That's like, damn.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near-perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
16 yards right off the bat.
I think I could come back if these niggas could have stopped. I just got to score first.
Looking to throw. Barnes. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's another first down on a big gainer there. 33 yards.
Can't do my damn motion.
Back to throw. Barnes. Throw left side complete. That's Walton. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
New England's offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. He finds his man complete. It's Walton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Off play action. Barnes. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get to him right away at the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Looking to throw. Barnes. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Throwing again. Barnes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge the secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group More than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Being chased out left. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots are back within a score.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have.
True.
So the Patriots now down by 10, 56. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
The clock stopped. 50 seconds to play. 2nd and 10.
He's going to let it fly. A leap, and he's got it. He got it.
Well, defensively there, you want to play it a little safe and keep the action in front of you. But you definitely aren't looking to give up plays like that. They still got the cushion of a 2-score lead, but don't give them a freebie here in the final minute.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
To throw again. Barnes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that. And we're programmed never to say never. But in this case,
this ain't the playoffs,
for them to even think they have a chance.
But we got, I guess we got that. Gotta take this L, I guess.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my... That much scoring, and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end. That's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Green Bay, they get...
The game just stressed me out, game. It ain't stressed me out, but god damn. Golly. Dolphins.
check. Shit, here go nothing. I do got pissed though. Let me fuck around started. Hold up. Where's Alright, let's start this shit, chat. Appreciate everybody been popping out, tuning in. This the divisional playoffs now. Gotta win or go DEFCON.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins.
It's a site that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough.
Hope the Steelers get beat. So desperate. So desperate.
So here are the Patriots now backed up a bit to start their first drive. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in these playoffs.
No interception.
Off the play fake, Barnes. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in these playoffs. Off play action, Barnes. Buying time to his left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 33. Off the play fake, Barnes. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He finds his man, complete. That's Brewer. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Off the bootleg, Barnes. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Barnes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Patriots are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and you got the crowd.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
Well, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive?
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback.
So the Patriots coming out now.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. Looking to throw. Barnes.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
How the fuck did that shit end up on it?
And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23.
I know fucking with, but I'm not tripping. You wanna know why? I'm not tripping.
Another goal around now for
Once
the
I could just log in. This is why I'm not tripping. This is why I'm not tripping.
Throwing on 1st down. Barnes escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Barnes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st down, Barnes flushed out right. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
On 1st and 10, Barnes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brewer. Touchdown, Patriots. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Pats have got it back to within a score.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
New England trying to get a place on offense. Throwing on first down. Barnes steps away to his left. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, this hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire? And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
23 yards the pickup there. On first down, Barnes flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Throwing again, Barnes. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Operating from the gun, Barnes forced out to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. Back to throw. Barnes. Throw left side complete. That's Walton. And down inside the 15 he goes. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw. Barnes. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. To throw again. Barnes being chased out left. And that's going to be called for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do need to be moved.
touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Come on, gang.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes.
No.
Now backing up, and he's out of the end zone. The referee was right there to call it, and that is a safety. Well, I think you could go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep in the...
Damn, that's crazy work.
Yeah, the Patriots gearing up
I ain't
to go now.
They got that safety. They got that safety.
On 1st and 10, Barnes buying time to his left. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Off play action, Barnes. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain of 32 that time. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Barnes eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Flushed out right.
No.
He throws it on the move but can't connect.
Yo, about to crash out.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Throwing on 1st down. Barnes. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
What the fuck?
Looking to throw. Barnes. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
I ain't gonna lie, gang. Turn to a whole different move, gang.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
And this certainly a key moment in this game, trailing by 3, 4th quarter with a spot in the championship game next weekend on the line.
Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 32 on the play.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, Barnes steps away to his left. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Back to throw. Barnes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walton. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Throw left side complete. That's Brewer. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Looking to throw. Barnes looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Barnes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. From a yard out. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
And now out come the Patriots. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
It's the name of the game, so.
Off play action. Barnes.
Oh,
shit. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Back to throw. Barnes eluding the pressure right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
$1,000 food down out of my feet.
On 1st down, Barnes escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
They said I was a sack.
Looking to throw. Barnes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. On the move to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have taken a fourth quarter lead. The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
What I like about what I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting himself. He's worried about getting yardage. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, you got to start figuring out what these blocking schemes are and finding ways to defeat them.
I see this shit, gang. This game wild as fuck. Whoa, what the fuck?
Offense set to go. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. Let's go watch the other side just score. But remember last time.
Yo. This shit designed for me to lose.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to let it fly.
This ball intercepted.
Oh my
They find some
God.
open field here.
Yo. So what if I quit the game? Any unsaved progress will be lost. Chad, I'm sorry, bro. Appreciate everybody who popped out and tuned in. Make sure I keep your head up, keep pushing and all that, man. Make sure I keep striving to be great. Make sure I smash that like button and sub up, man. But look, man, I'm gonna just keep it real, man. I can't go like that. I'm gonna catch y'all niggas next time, man.